Hey guys, what's going on? It's Chris from the Grid Hi-Fi. We're out here at CEDIA 2023. We're about to check out the Screen Innovations booth right behind me. They have some really, really cool stuff to let you guys know about. We're going to get into it. We're going to do it right after the intro.
All right, Blake and Ryan together again, Screen Innovations, booth 1832 here at CEDIA, and I got a lot of cool stuff to show you. Stay around. Let's start over here at the coolest masking system ever invented. You know, Ryan and I have been playing with masking for years, but when we ran across what DT was doing about 5 years ago, we started keeping an eye on these guys. And now we've definitely found the absolutely easiest to install, quietest, and the smartest masking system on the planet. First of all, you're not installers. I'm talking to you installers and programmers. You're not going to be sitting in a closet, reaching around the corner, manually having to program this one coming in this way. Okay, stop. And this one coming in this way. Okay, stop. And this one down and this one down. Okay, I've got 16 by 9. Now let's go to 1 by 8.3. You have to do it 25 different times. The DT screen actually reads the data from your video processor, say a MadVR or Lumagen. And if the Lumagen or the MadVR says 1 by 7.8, the screen goes to 1 by 7.8. Now, for you guys in Texas and Florida, like me, when our materials get hot and cold and they get a little humidity in the room, sometimes they can start to contract and reflex. The screen doesn't care. It's always going to push it to the right aspect ratio automatically. You do have the ability to move things around manually if you choose to, but again, it's reading it off the video processor. It will always go through. Now, Chris, I know you have put together your own staple of masking screens. It'll blow your mind to know that this screen went from the box to the wall in 45 minutes. It never touches the floor. It never touches the floor. It's built on the wall by two guys. The entire structure was up in 45 minutes. It took them another 45 minutes to load the material. Now, when it comes to material offerings, we're offering our acoustically transparent materials from Screen Innovations, but we've also got the new AT reference material from DT themselves. So if you're doing that dedicated darkroom cinema only, this is actually the material I'm going to recommend. However, if we're doing kind of the multi-purpose room, you want to bring the guys in to watch the game, but you don't want to turn the lights off, then we can do our micro-perf slate on the DT screen. So we've got the ability to do a single mask, drop down. We can do dual mask coming in and out. We can do dual mask going up and down, and we can do quad mask. Whatever your masking situation, we can do. We're also looking at mating this with our new carbon black. Now, Chris, get a shot up there at the very top. That's our new carbon black material up above the screen.
So good.
This is a black material. That native black is what you're seeing. Imagine an entire wall of that with a masking system. We're not talking about aspect ratios. We're talking floor to ceiling, wall to wall, and whatever image you put on it is properly masked and black. So that's another exciting opportunity to do with our new DT masking system as well. Now, back here in the corner, we've got our new Solo 3. Solo 3 is the smallest case per size in the industry. We have 3 case sizes, small, medium, and large. Up to a 110, it's about a 2.5 inch size case, right? We've also got low voltage power, high voltage power, and up to 110-inch battery operated. So in addition to this, we come in our standard white and black cases. If you do need a custom paint color, we can do that on the cases as well, and available in both a on-ceiling or in-ceiling recessed. In the middle, we've got our Black Diamond 1.4. Still, after 12 years of doing this, still my favorite material. When you've got to shoot from the hip on a long throw system, Black Diamond is going to solve a lot of problems for you. Whether it be a super bright room with lots of windows in it, it's going to look like a TV, in fact, better than a TV because it has no glass or Lexan, no glare. If you've got little kids running around your living room and you want that 120-inch image in your living room, remember, Black Diamond is a laminate, guys. On the front, I can squirt this with a juice box and wipe it clean. Okay, so very durable, great for living rooms, great for multi-purpose rooms. However, it cannot be motorized. So that's why we have slate on both of our motorized, both on Solo and then our 0G. So you'll notice with 0G, 0G has a gap at the top of the image to the case. We can do that up to 8 feet. So imagine, this will look like a TV literally floating in space. Again, the material is 100% opaque. The material is 100% opaque, so drop it in front of the untreated window. Check it out, this is going up. I've been doing this for a while, and I'm still going to say it. This is the sexiest motorized screen on the planet right here. And nobody says that about screens, right? If we're doing the in-ceiling version, the recessed in-ceiling version, you'll have 2 Bombay doors that'll open and close. It's an outstanding presentation. Imagine that 3-story great room. Where you're going to put the TV, and if you do find a place to put the TV, it's probably something like a 75-inch from the corner. They're sitting 20 feet back from it. Well, now you can take this up to 160-inch and drop it right down in front of the window. Again, pretty awesome presentation. But hey, we like to be outside whenever we can. Wouldn't it be cool if we could watch the game with the boys outside? Well, that's 360 right here. We've actually turned our 360 rear projection material into an outdoor motorized shade. So here, we've got a 7,500 lumen. Sorry, guys. Can I squeeze in here behind you real quick? Thanks, man. We've got a 7,500 lumen Sony projector behind, firing into our 360 material. This is now solo outdoor. You'll see zipper track, so if it's a slight wind, not too much shutter on that. I recommend placing, if you have a pergola like this, I'd recommend placing it on the north or south side, not the east or west, for obvious sun reasons, right? But this is one of those, it's a good idea to call me when you have a project like this so we can talk about all the other outdoor things you need to deal with. This is not ambient light rejecting, so this is an evening and nighttime viewing experience. And if you're watching it from the inside, you can set the projector up to be inside viewing or outside viewing. There's a way to set most projectors up to flip for you automatically. That way your scores aren't backwards and so on. So between all of our shades offerings, all of our new screen offerings, baby, screen innovation is back by popular demand. We've got everything worked out of the factory. We've got new materials. We got 13 new products to talk about. I am now waiting for you to call me and tell me, give me the hardest project you got, and I got a solution for you. Blake at Screen Innovations, let's talk.
Well, all right, guys, that's going to wrap it up from the CEDIA Screen Innovations booth. Looks like we have Aegis over here from Aegis AV, checking out the Epson and the rollable screen that's ultra short throw capable out here at the Screen Innovations booth. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys. If you want to grab any of this stuff, make sure to hit us up. We would love to design your next theater project with you. So we will leave our information down in the description. You guys can also go to gridhifi.com. And that is it. So like, share, and subscribe. Catch you next time.